G'day, my name's Owen Douglas and this is Malcolm Douglas's old boat. We're going to be taking it back to the Buccaneer, somewhere where this boat has had many adventures in the past. We're going to be spending a week exploring around the islands, fishing and understanding how much this great part of the country means to so many people. So we're up here at One Arm Point. You're not allowed to launch here usually, but we've been lucky enough to get some permission from some of Malcolm's old friends. And I mean, look how beautiful it is with the islands out there. The tide has just started to fall. So we're going to put the boat in and we're shooting straight out. I mean, you spend so long planning a trip, getting ready for a trip, especially with this boat needing some work, and to finally be launched and setting off, it means so much. Can't wait to get up into the Kimberley and explore. We're just sitting here on the back of a rock, and as the tide's flowing over, just some serious disturbance here. Just where we come in for a sound and see if there's any bait sitting around. But I mean, it's just so magical. Look at it just rolling through. We're at about 700 revs here, just slowly, what you would be punting along, but as this tide's rushing in, we're just sitting here, right behind it. That's incredible. Alright, so we're at the bottom of Cooland Island here, going through what they call the drain as we make our way out into the open ocean and steam across to Doubtful Bay, where we're going to be anchoring for the night.
How deep is it?
It is pretty shallow. Bit optimistic making it to Doubtful Bay today, but we've stumbled across an absolutely beautiful spot. It's at low tide now, and just like what happens at Montgomery Reef, which will be over the next couple of days, that tide rushes out, exposes a reef. Have a look behind me, it's absolutely beautiful. We anchored a bit close to the blue hole before,
dropped off to about 17 metres from zero, so we're just on the edge of the muddy section where it went onto the reef, so we're coming a bit further up onto the muddy section.
Yeah, it's pretty deep right up here.
Jeez, it is deep mud here. Far out. Bit of mud, never hurt, but these sandflies will later on.
Well, it's a pretty good spot to wake up. A couple hours ago I let plenty of rope out because it's low tide right now, and that was just enough to bring us below the low tide line. It's nice and glassy, so we're going to make the most of it. Cruise out of this bay. It's about 30 nautical mile to where we want to go after this. Flat as.
We were truly blessed with the weather this morning as we made our way further into Dampier Peninsula country.
So it isn't a Kimberley adventure without going for some barramundi. After a beautiful morning steam out to Doubtful Bay, we're meeting up with a Coffey Break crew. They've been travelling around from Tweed Heads all the way across the top end down to Broome. So we're going to be heading off with them and going and getting into some barramundi.
After flicking lures around for about half an hour without any success, we decided to venture further up the river. But what stopped us was a pretty serious rock ledge.
Well, we didn't get it on camera, but we hit a rock ledge and we're stuck.
That rock should stop us from... Look, we might just end up just sitting here at this angle.
Yeah, I think that rock, the two rocks are sitting like that, so
really?
I don't reckon you're going to roll.
Might just be alright, if we have a rope at the front tied to this rock, Dad.
Well, I'll put a couple more. We can move a couple of rocks under the V. I think we might need to put a couple of rocks to this side. No, they're too big. I can't. Soon enough we'll be able to get in here and we can just put a whole load of rocks under it. Yeah.
Well, we were coming up the back of this creek and to be honest, all three of us weren't really paying too much attention. We ended up hitting a rock bar and that tide just started pumping out. We didn't manage to make it off there, so we've started stacking rocks on the other side, and it looks like we're just about lucky that we haven't rolled, but that was a close one. So we've, as you can see, packed the rocks under there. We're lucky we're balancing on a big boulder on both sides. We're coming into spring tides at the moment, so we're going to have a bigger high at about midnight tonight, so we'll stay up, wait till then, we'll be cruising on out. We were only going slowly, so we're lucky there's not too much damage. Got a scratch there, sorry about that one, Grandpa. But as you can see with these two plates here, looks like this boat's hit a few rocks before.
Being my first Kimberley trip, it felt like a welcome and a warning all at once. A lesson from the country, how things really work out here, and who's in control. This country certainly knows how to humble you.
First fish.
Not bad.
Well, talk about making the best of bad situations. We're on a pretty serious rock ledge here, but the little mangrove jacks are still biting. There we are at T80 again. Seems like really well all-rounded lure for up here. Let's get them back in. Going for a little bit of a hike. As this low tide rushes out, it's a good pull up there. Hoping for a barra, some more jacks. Could even be a finger mark sitting up there. We'll find out soon. Wasn't sure if that was a bottom or a nib there. Yep. Oh, good fish. Jack, another jack. This is so much fun. Look at that. Another absolutely stunning jack. Beautiful fish. They just have to be up there with one of my favourite fish. I just love them. They fight hard, they look amazing. They taste pretty good as well. Let's get him back to where he wants to be. How you going there, mate? You can do it. Look, there he goes. Into a deeper section. Man, I've been dreaming of doing this for so long. Finally up here doing it. And again, brim, the brim lord. Far out, they look so similar to those yellowfin. Geez, people spend their whole weekend for these over on the east coast, eh? We've got my favourite fish to eat. Salt and vinegar chips. We're going to cut it up into slices, throw it in there, a bit of Keen's curry powder, straight on the pan, and some wraps. It's that easy. Geez, Jack is so good. There we are, another fillet. And then what we'll do is we're going to cut it into little chunks. So there we are, just little chunks like that. And then we'll throw it on into the salt and vinegar chips with that Cairns powder. And it can go onto the cooker. Powder.
Max altitude reached.
Just gonna sprinkle that all over it. Get that nice and covered in it. A little bit more never hurt. Bit of this. There you go. All nicely coated to a point. Scrunch these up here. Want it like a nice powder. Bit of veg oil. Just a healthy amount. Should be good there. Oh, maybe a bit more. Bang. She's on a bit of an angle, but boat's on a bigger angle. Go ahead, get our fish in here. Shake it around a little bit. Oh, there went a bit. That's ready to go. So then, what end up is Cairns curry powder, mangrove jack, bit of salt and vinegar chips on there, give it that crispy texture. Bang, straight in, no mucking around.
How's the Serenity?
Oh mate, it's a weird feeling right now to be sitting here next to the boat that I watched for years on the movies, stuck in the position that I've seen it stuck in before, cooking up a feed in true Malcolm fashion, some random rogue feed, and
Doesn't get much better than this.
it's just crazy. Life's crazy.
How special is it though to catch them right there,
Yeah.
cook them right here, you know what, not even 5 metres away from
Yeah.
where we were hooking them.
It's insane.
Wow, this looks absolutely unreal. Starving as well, I didn't really eat too much since last night. And there we go. Oh, well, there goes that one. Cairns curry powder, salt and vinegar chips. Jeez, that looks good. We're going to do in some wraps, but you can pretty well put in whatever you want. Straight off, ready to go.
Oh yeah.
Just melt, so Jack's so good.
Oh yeah, we heard.
Unreal.
Unreal. That was so good. Look at that mountain ranges right there.
yourself in these situations, it can be 0 to 100 pretty quickly, but when you sort of settle down and it's all good and you do a great cook up and got a beautiful sunset with the boat perched up, not much more you can ask for. Well, here we are. We're finally going to be able to get off this rock ledge after about 9 hours. That tide is cranking in. What'd you say? It's gone up 3 meters in 10 minutes. Pretty much, yeah. That's insane. Yes. Oh, geez, that was full on. It's always hard navigating through these waters at night. Nice and slow, keep an eye on the sounder, and follow the guys in front. So right now we're following the Coffey lads. They've got a path, a trail that we're going to follow that should be deep enough to make our way out. Yeah, stoked to be on water and level and be able to get some sleep, but yeah, what a mission. We made the most of it though, didn't we? But it's good to be out of it. There's a fish sitting in that pool there. Watch this, I'm going to try and hook him. Oh, he followed it down the stream. How's that? There's fish sitting in here, and as the lure comes down off the waterfall, they follow it off the waterfall. Big bream.
I dropped 2 barra.
Oh, nice! Here, hold that there, Myles. Maybe get him up over here. Might be able to pull him up here. If you're able to maybe pull him up into this little crevice here. Nice. Oh, he smoked that. Jeez. Not giving up, is he? Good fish. Don't let them rake you there.
Yeah, boy.
There you go.
Let's go.
Finger mark. Baby finger mark.
Oh, you got the fly?
Good fish. Yeah. I think so. Yeah, Barra.
Let's go.
Bloody oath. Cast through there, Myles. Jeez, he smoked that.
Oh, nicely done.
Let that out a bit. Off he goes. Jeez, he's going hard.
Yeah, they go hard, eh? Come on, Owie.
This will be the first one north of Derby for me.
Let's go.
He smoked that.
Jump off, Dad. I'll jump on the boat. You fish. How thick is this, dude?
Good spot, eh? Might be able to
He's getting pretty well.
lift them up.
Let's hold up fish next. That's like the yeah, you...
And that's why it's called the T80 Barra. There it is, Kimberley Barramundi is my first one up here. Absolutely stoked. Let's get it back in the water. Just like that, off he goes. This is one of the only waterfalls that you can come to at the back of the dry season. We haven't had a shower in a few days. This is going to be our natural shower. Can't wait to get in there for a dip. That is absolutely unreal. Look at that. Not bad at all, is it? How good. Well, what a start to the adventure. Part 1. And in the next part, I'll be exploring the unique rising Montgomery Reef, the ancient sandstone gorges of the Walcott Inlet, and the powerful horizontal falls, which my grandpa travelled to originally in 1972. This is Back to the Buccaneer.